We are introducing you to the candidates for mayor of Victoria. Today, 25 News Now anchor Don Brubaker has Duane Crocker. Don.
Karina, thank you, and welcome, Councilman Crocker.
Thanks, Don. Always good to see you. Good. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, you bet. Why are you running for mayor of Victoria?
Well, you know, I think there's some good momentum in the city right now. I feel like I have a background, a knowledge, a skill set that can help the community move that forward, specifically with respect to some big construction projects that are coming up, referring to our public safety headquarters. That's a big project, the biggest project that Victoria has undertaken in terms of building construction. And I think it's important that we have some people that can provide leadership to see that project through. There's some other big street projects that I really want, I've been pushing since I've been on council, and I want to see those through, specifically North Street and Guy Grant. Both of those streets are in bad condition. Those are projects that have been kind of kicked down the road, no pun intended, but it's time for us to address those. And those are just a couple of things that I think the city needs some leadership to help them move forward. And then, you know, just want to give back to my community.
You've lived in Victoria for many, many years. How long have you wanted to be mayor of this city?
You know, it's never even something that really entered my thought process. You know, when I ran for council, it was more, people say, well, what do you think about politics? And I say, well, I don't really consider myself a politician. I consider myself a servant, you know. When Mayor Bachnight decided that he wanted to move on, you know, run for the next level, I was approached by several people and said, hey, you know, we think you'd be great for that spot. And it's something that I'm willing to do, that I want to do to help my community. And I feel like that I have, you know, certain tools in my tool belt, so to speak, that I can really do a good job of helping lead the city forward.
Mm-hmm. You've mentioned economic growth in the city. You've mentioned some roads that need repairs. What are some other pressing issues that the city of Victoria faces? Well,
number one, police and fire. You know, we have a great police department, a great fire department. We are struggling like cities all over the United States in terms of retention of police officers and firefighters. They're either leaving to go into other jobs or they're leaving to go to other cities. That's a huge issue that we're not alone in facing that. But, you know, that's a very important thing for me because number one, that a city government has to do, number one job, we got to keep our people safe. You know, those people give us their best day in and day out. We owe it to them to give them our best. You know, I think that's going to be an issue that's going to have to continue to be dealt with. But again, I think leadership is the key to find ways that we can retain those firefighters, retain those police fighters, or police law enforcement officers, and in turn, you know, keep the city safe.
And of course, the Victoria Fire Department needs a new chief right now.
It does need a new chief right now. That's correct. And you know, that process is underway. We had actually just last Friday, we had a meet and greet with some of the finalists, and I mean, there's some really good candidates in there. So looking forward to see where that goes. And you know, if elected, I look forward to working with that chief to move the department forward.
Mm-hmm. Councilman Crocker, thanks for taking the questions today. Thanks for coming in.
Don, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Good to see you.
All right, good to see you. Karina, back to you.